coming into the room. Hello, Liverpool. Daryl. Oh, that's a lot of game. Gee, that didn't sound very good. I just tried tuning it. I thought it would sound a little bit better than that. Obviously not. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday, the day where you decide what I'm going to have as a little tippler, shall we call it. All right. Am I Rainn Wilson? Yes, on the non climate change version of Rainn Wilson. I can see the resemblance actually. We got the same sort of nose, I think, or eyes, and double chin. No, he looks like a Hadley. He looks like my sister a little bit. Well, sort of, not really. I look like my sister. I also look like my mum and my dad, so. I look like many people. Rainn Wilson is one of them. Yes, yes. Iced water. Hey, that's a great idea. England, Liverpool. The mother country. Oh, I wish I wasn't there. Which I am. Oh, thank goodness. Distortion. Wow. Daily vlogs. Well, I haven't got time for daily vlogs. They take up way too much time for absolutely zero reward. So there's certain things that you know, you can do and you can't. I could do them, but it just means I'd have to stop doing other things that actually make me money. So it's a pretty easy choice. Now, I did have that liquor cabinet over there. Maybe I should just start off with a beer. I haven't had a beer since, well, Brian came over last night, I tell you what. Woo! I'm still getting over it. Man, it was a tough night. Very tough. Let me get some mood lighting happening. Oh, well, that's made it fuzzier. Hang on, let me pull my shirt up and clean this camera lens. And probably move this out the way, actually. It's probably a better idea. If you drink beer, you don't get hungover from it. Very wise words. Well, we sort of had a few spirits last night. Well, looking in my bin today, there's one of these. There's a thing of milk. And there's 2 Crownies with some cheese wrappers stacked to it. I remember that cheese. That was about a 3 a.m. piece of cheese, that one. No, there's only like 4 beers in there. Boy, wonder what else I was doing. Who knows? Probably just enjoying myself, which is what everyone should be doing. Whew. Man, I'm sweating. It's so warm. Maybe it's because I got my Ugg boots on. I've only got one furphy left, actually. This is the only one of these I got left. I've actually only got, I've only got some golds left. Which I might start on, actually. I might have start off on a gold. Because, well, as a sensible adult, that's what you would generally do. Unless you start off heavy and then turn lighter at the end. I don't think that's going to work today. I've got some very important things that I need to be doing tomorrow, like waking up for starters. And what else? Some housework. I need to get some housework done. I vacuumed the floor. Hasn't been vacuumed in a little while. I've been up in Brisbane for, it seems like ages, actually. Spent a lot of time up there. Way too much time. In fact, once I get this place renoed, I'm up in Brisbane. I'll rent this out. Anyone want to rent out a unit on the Gold Coast? Just let me know. If you're renting it off me, $1,000 a week. If you go through somewhere else, about a quarter of that. Cheers. You're goldies, mate. Haven't had one of those for a while. Tastes all right. Okay, there's a bit of a thing in here. Let's see what it says. Right. Make a brown sugar bubble tea. How many stars appear on the Australian flag? Well, there's one big one. There'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say 6. That'd be my guess would be 6. Because you got the Southern Cross, that's got 5. And it's got that one big one. I'd say 6. You're all saying 5. Really? Jeez, well, now you've really thrown me off, because I would have sworn there was more than that. Seven. I'd say there's 7. Oh, Nathan Hallersley. Thank you very much, Nathan. Greg, have some of my overtime. Could be 13 hours at work in the truck. Well, thanks, mate. Well, I'm doing overtime today. What do I do? Well, Well, I'm doing overtime just breathing. Yeah, I mean, if I was born back in the 17th century, I'd already be dead. So my body's really doing overtime. But thank you very much, Nathan. Now I know Nathan's in the book here. Somewhere. Probably on the new back page. Are you? But thank you very much for that super chat, mate. That's really nice of you. I know you've donated like quite a few times. Thank you. You like my reviews so much and enthusiasm. Oh, sometimes there's not that much enthusiasm. Sometimes I get lost in the repulsiveness of the food. By the way, the answer to that is 6. There's 6 stars on the Australian flag. So says the bottle cap. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming. So those 2 people who answered, 3 people were completely wrong. And I was right, just for a change. You sure you're Australian, Greg? Well, 4 or 5 generations, I think. Double time and a half. You saw my Macca's video? Yeah, well, that's what I had for lunch today. Some Macca's. It was pretty nice. It was all right. It's pretty good, actually. Kind of tasty, a bit small. That's what she said. And, well, and it could have done with some more seasoning, but besides that, it was all right. It wasn't too bad. Now, if I look here, is that my computer screen doing all that blue stuff in my face in these glasses? Just take them off. That's why you pay the extra $50 to get the non-reflective ones. Ugh, who's got $50 to waste on that? Probably Nathan after his overtime. Good on you, Nathan. What's for dinner tonight? I'm having salmon and vegetables. Just very basic. The good old salmon, you can't go wrong with it. I still had a heap of it frozen because just before Easter it was on special for like $20 to $4 a kilo or something. So I bought a whole bunch of it, put them into little plastic bags. Anyway, did I have salmon last? No, I had pasta last night, leftover spag bowl. And a plate of chips. You might have seen that on the Instagram. Wish I had my other glasses, but they're right over there. Well, now. Who didn't know it was 6 might go back in the comments. It's written, those people didn't know that there were 6 stars in the Australian flag. Brian is not on. Brian's up in Brisbane tonight, and then he's going to Rockhampton for Beef Week. So if you're up around Beef Week at some events in Rockhampton, you might even see Brian up there. And if you do, try not to buy him some beers because he just needs to focus on this because this could lead to something much bigger and better for him. Yeah, much bigger and better. Certainly hope so. Take everyone fishing again? Well, I will, except it's windy and crazy and a bit rainy and crappy out there. It's going to be another terrible weekend, and we'll be playing in Nimbin on Saturday night this weekend, so that should be fun. I'm sure the Duchy will be being passed around the left-hand side whilst we are in Nimbin, so who knows what that performance is going to be like. But Brian's not going to be there, unfortunately, so... But we got Grish on bongos, who absolutely slays on the bongos, makes everything sound really great. And we've got Simon there, of course. He does his thing, which is pretty good. And yeah, that should be fun. I'm getting a lift there and back, so that'll be good. Melissa will be with us. The old handbrake will be there, but that's all right. I enjoy her company immensely, so that's fantastic. Might even try and get her up on stage at some stage. You only thought the Southern Cross. Yeah, you see. I said it's got that big one underneath as well. You told McDonald's you sent me and they didn't have a clue. Clowns, mate. No wonder. Well, Ronald McDonald. He is their mascot, which is a clown, which pretty much goes to just show what's going on in McDonald's. In fact, when I went there, I had to call the girl over. I said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to order this burger." And I had my app open. She goes, why don't you order through the app? I said, have you ever tried ordering something through the McDonald's app? Good luck. I said, I just want to order it on here and it's not showing up. So she had a look and she goes, oh, it's not there. So then she took me to the main ordering section and she couldn't find it until the manager came over and pointed it out to her. So thank goodness. Cheers, Smitty. Where is Smitty, by the way? Oh, he's over there hiding behind the cactus. There he is. I got so much junk in this house. I need to get rid of that cactus. For sale. That cactus. Watch the Tasmanian salmon farming exposed. Might not want to eat fresh salmon again. Mate, they can do every exposition available. I don't care, mate. I'll probably eat more of it. I'll be eating more salmon. But not when they try and sell it for $30 a kilo. There's no way that I'm buying it. Even at $29, they got no hope of me spending $29 a kilo on salmon when I can go and get rump steak for $17 a kilo or $12 at some place at Cannon Hill. Mind you, it's a whole one. You have to buy the whole rump. It probably costs $100, but you could definitely cut that up into about 20 steaks or 30. Probably even 60, knowing me. Cactus is cactus. What happened to Friday's live vid? Didn't I do one? I did a live vid, didn't I, on Friday? Sure I did. Do we hear $20 for the cactus? $20, $20 for the cactus, $20. Fuel's $1.88 in Clayfield. Well, that's because it's Clayfield. That's like the snobby area of Brisbane. I pay $1.26. So you need to drive around. There's a place when I pull onto the motorway, what's that one that goes to the Gateway Bridge? That one. It's a Shell, and I always put the premium diesel in my car. And since I've been using premium diesel, my car has never run better. It runs like it. Just ask Scooter Fox, mate. He was in the car when we did that food review, and he couldn't believe how that engine, 2.5 litre diesel, just hammered. I had it up to 180 the other day, RPMs, idling. Yeah, pretty good. A bulk pack of salmon from Aldi. Should I see it? Last time I went to Aldi, which is very rarely, because why would you? They did have some salmon there. I think it was still $26 a kilo or something. So, yeah. You'll take it for 15 and a cheesy cheese. Yum. I'd love a cheesy cheeseburger right now. In fact, I probably should have scored that McDonald's burger less because, I mean, you could have got 3 cheesy cheeseburgers for the same thing. Plus gone and bought a tomato and a lettuce, cut it up and had 3 burgers pretty much exactly the same. For the same price. Nothing frightens a Titan. Ooh, yeah. Come to Townsville. Well, you never know. On my wanderings around town, you never know where I'm going to end up. I ended up, I was at South Bank on, was it Saturday night? Went to South Bank with some friends. Yeah. They weren't my friends, they were other people's friends, but I went there with them. I went to some Turkish restaurant at South Bank. Mate, the food was really great. I didn't know it was a split bill. I just thought, oh yeah, we'll just pay for our own. So I was just ordering beers, like 4 at a time. I was like, 4 beers. And I'd just be smashing them. 4 beers. And then it came to the end and someone paid the bill and he divided it up and he said, oh, that's $50 each. I was like, oh, okay. So I got away with drinking about 20 beers. Mind you, I did shout them all beers when we went to the Plough Inn later on. Went there and what a dive that place has become. And the toilets, I remember they stank. Oh, mate. They needed a bleach hose to be put on those ones. Crikey. It was like my eyes are still watering just thinking about those toilets. And yeah, no, it's a pretty good night. From what I can remember, I got absolutely. Oh, I hope I didn't make too much of a fool of myself. But I was with Melissa and a lot of her friends and her daughter and everyone. But they all still seemed to like me afterwards. They were all saying, "Oh, Greg seems nice," so that's always good. I didn't. Because knowing me, my tongue tends to wag a little bit, and well, I was really hoping I didn't put my foot in my mouth. So I don't think I did. Thank God. Thank God. Right. Peeps. 2 most recent live streams. The Caltex Ampol near Cannon Hill always has the cheapest diesel. No, I go to the Shell. It's on is that Wynnum Road or something? Just before you turn onto that freeway thing, there's a servo there, run by some people, and they don't. Oh, and if you go there and you put petrol in your car, they don't have those 4 cents a litre discount ticket things. What they do is you can get 4 cents per litre taken off a meat pie. How good's that? So I fill up every time I go up and down. It's like $20. So this time I thought, right, I'm going to not fill up this time. I'll fill up the next time. And then on the way down, I might need 30 litres, which would be $1.40 off my next meat pie. The lady behind the counter said she always gets these people coming in who fill up their big diesels and they pretty much get a free meat pie. How good's that? So I was going to do a review there of the Traveller pie, I think. I forget what it's a Shell. I forget the sub Murray or something. I don't know, mate. Gas Buddy app. Plough in is, yeah, it was a bit. I was saying, come on, let's go to Plough in because there's people from Sydney up. And yeah, but this Turkish restaurant was really nice at South Bank. Food was really tasty, and the vegans got to eat. The gluten-free people all had a feed. The meat eaters really hoed in, and we were all like absolutely totally satisfied by the end of it. So I especially was with the amount of beers I ordered. Yeah, I shouted, everyone, don't worry. Have they seen my earlier videos? Sauerkraut's better than a laxative. Oh, nice. I do love sauerkraut. I love them. Can't even see absolutely anything with these glasses on. Hang on. Put my ladies' glass. Oh, that's better. Ah, yes. No wonder women have better eyesight because they have better glasses. All right. Have I seen my early? No. The chesty bonds are looking hot. Well, this is an old bonds that I had. I found it in my right at the back in my sleep shirts section. I got one of those things from IKEA, and you hang it up on the thing. And I've got my sleep shirts section and my undies and my singlets, shorts, socks. And I found this in my sleep shirts section. I wore it today during the video because I don't care if I spill stuff on it. It's a size 2. It's 2 sizes too small too, so it makes me look massive, doesn't it? Except when I stand up and you see my man boobs and my keg that I've got downstairs. They pay $1.50 per, and they charge you per pie and charge you 6. Well, that's business, isn't it? Actually, I was at the shops today, and you know how they've got, well, you can get those 30 cans of Coke, and it's like $38 or something. They're absolutely kidding themselves. And but then they put it always on half price special, so it's like $19 for 30 cans. But I just noticed at Woolies that Pepsi was $32, but now it's permanently reduced to $19 per can, per 30 block of cans. No one is going to be buying Coke anymore. Why would you? Dirty racists. Yeah, we don't drink that stuff. Except I've still got a whole heap to get rid of. So you'll see me drinking it. But once it's gone, and I can't even drink Pepsi anyway because they went woke too, didn't they? No, well, ice cola. Oops, that's all. One of my old mates. I'm glad the thing was turned off. Yeah. So Pepsi is $19 for 30 cans cheaper than Coke is permanently. And the whole Pepsi section was sold out and the Coke section was chock-a-block full. Sucked into them. You're lying on a blow-up bed. Has it got a little hole in it? Is that what you call it? Blow-up bed? Oh, yes, the old blow-up bed. Yes, I must remember to get my blow-up bed out as well. Except it lies on top of me, this bed. Oh, Down Under Dave. Wow, thanks very much. Hello from Archer Luxury. Down Under Dave. Hi, GregO. This is my bid for that lovely cactus. Does this get my name on it for a bit, at least? Until outbidded. Well, it's sort of not real. Well, it's not really. Well, it's sort of not really for sale. It's just sitting there. But you got the highest bid so far. Down Under Dave. Are you in the book? I'm not sure if you are. But you are the highest bidder for that cactus. Well, the problem with that cactus is, well, Brian was over here one night, and you know what Brian's like when he has a couple. That cactus ended up all over the floor, and all the stones that were in it spilled everywhere. But the problem is that all the stones in that are glued in, so they're all now, you can't put the stones in properly. You should always look. I should have realised that when you got kids around, you need to put all the knives and things away, including all the other things. So, including your fake cactus plant. But unfortunately, yes. So I was going to stick it on Gumtree, but it's pretty much destroyed now. But wow, thanks very much. Down Under Dave. Where do you live, Dave? You're in the book anyway, Dave. the legend book. A third, a third, a third. 1/3 for costs, 1/3 for overheads, and a third profit. Oh, is that what normally happens? Well, if you're buying a pie, well, and while I was walking to my car with that thing of Pepsi, I was thinking, well, these Pepsi cans only probably cost like 60 cents a can each. So if I owned a shop, I sold the can for $3. I could make $2.50 per can. And then I'd have to worry about some rep coming around trying to sign me up for stuff. Just go to Woolies, buy a 30 can pack. But down under, Dave, you have got the highest bid so far on my cactus that's not really for sale. So $10, $10, $10. Down under days, number one up there. Nathan Hallisey was, if he'd known that there was that bid going, he probably would have outbid you. So you've seen a few blind taste tests where the reviewer thought the generic brand was Coke. Yeah, well, mate, there's much better ones. I like the Woolies home brand. That one's pretty good. Costs $1 for 1.25 litres. Or the other one, the Coke's like $1, $2.70 or something. Why would you waste your money? Just so they can advertise at the cricket. No, they just waste it. Pepsi sucks. Ah, mate, if it's cheap, I'm getting it. I'd be getting the LA Ice Cola cans if they sold them for $12 for 30 cans, but they don't. They just sell those big 2-litre bottles, and all I need is like a can's worth. So me buying that big 2-litre bottle's absolute waste of time and money. Down under Dave, he's up there. Not in the book. Well, you're in the book anyway, Dave. Well, I haven't got a sticky thing to stick on my cactus, so. Oh, Dave. Oh, God, it's so hard to try and make people happy. It's a fake, yeah. It's a prickly pear cacti. It's a piece of plastic. It's a piece of plastic in the shape of a cactus. It's not real. There's a photo of me down there with my motorbike, though. Yeah, I found that the other day. That's a fake cactus, and that's a fake philodendron or something. Because this room is very dark. It's a plastic prickly pear. Down under Dave. It goes flat too quick? Yes. You got a slab of VB 47. Gee, that's all right. Is that for the cans slab? The box? Or is slab 24 and then there's the box which is 30 cans? You can't drink VB. Meow. You're from Queensland. Oh. Pee-wee 50s. I saw one. The Pee-wee 80s. They look all right. A pricey plastic prickly pear. Show us a photo. You know, ladies love men on bikes. Well, this one, well, I'll get it later, next time I'm up, which will be tomorrow morning, without fail. It's just boing. It's like living in a teepee when I'm in bed. Stubbies. You find the 2-litre bottles go flat, so then you turn the flat cola into ice cubes. You see, Carol is, she knows her stuff. Turns the Coke into ice cubes, but the only problem with that is that it goes flat really quick, doesn't it? Or when it's flat, it turns into that water, so it freezes much better. Although it's full of sugar, so just talking about all this freezing colas and cola and stuff has just got me itching for some. I don't know if it's going to be some rum or some. Actually, we hit that bottle last night. Oh, that bottle of Dickel. Mate, Brian drank most of that one. He's had most of the. Actually, he's had most of it. I'm gonna have to hit Brian up for a bottle of something at some stage. God. You prefer the new house? Yeah, me too. It's so nice. It's got beautiful polished wooden floors, high ceilings. It's got like 10-foot ceilings upstairs and down. It's great. It's great when you're tall. It feels like it just feels so spacious. It's great. Beautiful carpet as well. Oh, the DJ vlog. Wow, thanks very much for your thumbing up jelly bean. Good on you, DJ vlog. I know you're in here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh my God, it's too hard to find. It's too hard to find everyone. I think I just have to keep writing them down one at a time. Oh, here you go. Oh, wow, you're up to 11 now. Good on you, DJ. You hope I'm having a good week so far? Yeah, I am. Yeah, what day is it? It's Wednesday. Monday was a holiday. I was too hungover really to do anything that day. We sort of just lay around the house and did nothing. Tuesday, well, I came back to the Goldie on Tuesday and made a video on the way home, and then made that video today. Tomorrow I've got to go and do another video or something. One a day I try to do. Actually, my friends of Melissa's, they bought this Scotch whiskey called Lavlocalan or something. And they said, oh, do you want some? I said, yeah. They get this, like, the big tumblers, and they put like that much in the bottom of it. And I was like, whoa, jeez. I had a sip and I thought, oh, gee, that's all right. It's a little smoky, a little bit peaty, but it's quite nice. And it was 48.5%. I was like, whoa, geez. They're trying to get me wasted, which they succeeded in. And then on the Monday, I was looking at this bottle. I was going, oh, I wonder how much this bottle costs. I had a look. It was like $110 for a bottle. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of money for a bottle of whiskey. It was pretty nice though. You got a bottle of Chivas Regals. 15-year-olds given to you. Oh, nice. Maker's Mark on ice. Yeah, I still got that bottle. It's up in Brisbane. I've got my Maker's Mark. I've got my Brisbane liquor cabinet, and then I've got my Gold Coast liquor cabinet. The beauty about my Brisbane liquor cabinet is it's only me that gets to drink that one. Down here, it gets raided by anyone and everyone that comes over. Oh, Natasha, g'day. Some sanity after a night filled with spiders. My spiders are great. I love spiders. Man, I've got like If I see one, if I see a spider outside, I bring it inside. That's how much I love them. No holiday in Victoria on Monday. Well, you know, it's a shame. Glenlivet, no, it was Luck or something. Luck. When they was pronouncing it, it was like Luck. That's how they pronounced this bottle. I didn't understand what they were saying. Ingham's Crunchy Chicken. Try the Ingham's one. Yeah, I want to try those Ingham Crunchy things. I mean, I could easily just do I could easily do a video recipes just using that stuff. Fiji's Bounty Rum is 57%. Whoa. Rolo was named after the famous chocolate, no? He's got 2 L's in Rolo, so. Yeah, I might have to try some of that Ingham's chicken. You wish you were brave like me. No, I'm not brave. I'm sort of like Rolo is when there's a dog walking past and he's got that big gate in front of him and he's like, rah, rah. But you open the gate and he's like, da, 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 shoo-doo-wah bamboo. Actually, we took Rolo out the other day. We opened the gate, walk out, and this dog walks past with the owner. And the owner of the dog goes, finally, we meet. And apparently Rolo, whenever they walk past, is at the gate just hammering. And we open the gate and he's let out and he's just like having a sniff. Yeah, lockdown. That was terrible. Rock spiders aren't good. No. I like them all. Looked like I was in a good bar the other night. The techno was blasting. Oh, that was Quiver. That was Winds Lane in the Valley. They had the Winds Lane Valley Festival, and it was packed. Mate, there was this tiny little like street. It's like a little tiny laneway, but it would have been 100 people in there, just all dancing. There was this there was a transvestite in there, which you could tell was sort of a man, but he'd had the boob job, and he just took his top off. He had a great set of C36s, by the way. And he was just out there, or she was out there with those things just rocking on. So no one stopped him. And I suppose he could she could get away with that too. If they came up and said, hey, you have to put your shirt on. She could say, use whatever she could to get away with it. But it was really great. Oh, the music was pumping and the crowd, they were all like 20 somethings. I had one guy came up to me, he's a big fan. He came up and got a photo taken, and he was with a couple of women actually. Oh, boy, he was lucky. He had a bowl haircut, and he was with these 2 beautiful women. Wow, he was the man, I tell you. You love Fiji Bounty Rum as you're from Fiji. Bulla. Hey, Bulla to you. You love raspberry spiders. Yeah, that was a great night on. And then we played a gig at Sub Rosa later on. Man, it was a cracking night. And that's why on Sunday I was exhausted, absolutely exhausted. Am I going to do a live Greg's Kitchen again? Yeah, I plan on doing it. It's too hard, mate. Sometimes you got to be in the mood for it. And generally, I try to do those ones at breakfast time because that's when most of the Americans are up. And trying to do the one, if I was doing it at night and there's good lighting, if I try to do it at night time, the lighting's always crap. And, well, I've had a couple by that stage. It's probably not good for that channel for me to do that. Although I could give it a go. I'll see, yeah, we'll see. You found some broccoli fritters recipe. I hope it's gluten-free. Do I still intend on heading to the US once things get back to normal? Is the US ever going to get back to normal? It's run by absolute... It's like a clown show over there at the moment, isn't it? I would probably like to, if I could get, like, stay out of the city, maybe just go to Texas and Arizona or something and just stay away from all the other loony spots. Might be worth trying to at some stage, but it's going to be 5 years, I reckon, before that happens. And by that stage, mate, I'll probably be, well, who knows what I'll be doing then. But yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I don't know. Have they opened up to New Zealand yet? Is that what's happening? Have they opened to New Zealand yet? Can we fly there? Maybe I'll go there. The only problem is our premier will just one day go, okay, there's no coming back in now for like a month, unless you want to quarantine for 2 weeks. So there's just no point trying to travel anywhere nowadays. I'm not quarantining anywhere for 2 weeks, that's for sure. You're in the mood for dancing. Fish cakes. Oh yeah, some tuna, some fish cakes would be nice, wouldn't they? I should dress up as David Bowie. Oh yes, I should. I love the David Bowie. I was playing him the other day when I made an omelette for breakfast. Just had the Spotify going, and David Bowie is quite a fixture in this place. He gets played a lot. I love David Bowie, and I've just found, who's the other guy? One of those Beatles, John Lennon. Been listening to a lot of John Lennon. And what I learned from listening to John Lennon was he was the Beatles. Like without John Lennon, there's no Beatles. He was the Beatles, wasn't he? The others, swap and change. You can do without any of the other ones. But as the main, you can just see he was the main songwriter, and he did a great job. Only 350 cases of COVID today. COVID schmo, but mate, who cares? It's just a cold, isn't it? Did I see the supermoon last night? No. Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't know that. Have you noticed there's no one dying from the flu anymore? Just if you look on those stat sheets, no one dies from it anymore. So used to be millions of people dying from it. Now no one does. It's amazing. How bad being stuck in New Zealand? Well, it depends how good their fish and chips are. I wouldn't be going there now in the middle of winter, that's for sure. Tassie has direct flights to NZ. Oh, nice. As soon as you open off, you're off to Italy. Oh, that'd be good. I could stay with David Apps in his. Well, is his van a 2 bedroom? Well, I'm not going to New Zealand in winter. That's for sure. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to be on the Gold Coast in Brisbane in winter because it gets down. Well, I don't even want to go to Brisbane in winter because nighttime there gets really cold sometimes, like 5 degrees. It's so freezing. Bob was the best. His final video, yeah, that was a bit funny, where he wore the blindfold or something. Well, he was dying, so that was his dying video. Um, listen to someone. You have to keep quiet on my Beatle comment. No, you correct me. Correct me then. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're going to New Zealand next year to try some pies. Yeah. Yeah, the flu's disappeared. Isn't that amazing? Incredible. Everyone washes their hands now. Yeah, I've always been a hand washer, so. I'm only an average auctioneer. $10, $10, $10 going once. For the fake plastic plant that's not being shipped anywhere or getting picked up or dropped off. Fake plastic plant going twice. Down under Dave has it. Anyone? Anyone? When you go to Italy, I should house sit for you. Well, do you live like somewhere really good, Carol? The Queensland Premier got caught receiving a fake vaccine. The needle still had the cap on it. Oh, you're kidding. Well, and they had that all on film. Well, I know someone that had the vaccine and got a blood clot. So, yeah, there's no way I'm getting that. He spent like 2 days in hospital. And he was fit, healthy, everything. Okay, I know. I must say, some of her songs are pretty good. Going once. Do I like punk skinhead music? I don't mind it. I just don't like music with the trumpets or the sax, unless it's love songs. You know that ska music, how they have like the trumpets and stuff. I don't like brass in punk music. It just turns me off. I know a mate of mine loves it. He loves anything with brass instruments in punk and ska, but I just don't like it. Going twice. Fake plastic plant. Hasn't been passed in. Having trouble reviewing New Zealand meat pies. They're better over there. Well, no one knows that. We don't know that. I heard somebody who watches says don't bother trying a meat pie in Western Australia because they don't have them. You like Brass in Pocket, The Pretenders. Dun, 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 dun. I got brass. Which reminds me, I've just uploaded a new Brian Sy video with Simon's on live bass, and we've got a new member called Grish. His name's Greg as well, and he plays the bongos. And tell you what, Brian Sy's never sounded better. I was just right. Might as well put it on the background. The bongos, mate. Who would have thought? Bongos in a EDM band. Gee, it only took me an hour to drink this beer. Better start on something a little bit heavier. Doof, 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 doof. Actually, I need my son down in Victoria to come and help me out. Where's Grey Velvet when you need him? I need Grey Velvet to help everyone out a little bit. Right, just right. The first time he played, his hands were fully swollen, but now he tapes up his fingers, and mate, he is absolutely thumping on those. He's a drummer in a band, but he plays bongos for us. He's amazing. He's awesome bongo player. Single too, ladies. Single, very single. All right. So, what was I going to drink? Was I going to have? There's my liquor cabinet over there. I was sort of thinking some wild turkey. Who else thinks I should have that? I've had some really good fish and chips lately. Really good. I'm sure much better than in New Zealand. Much better. Like everything. Which light should I put on? Should I put... No, I'll leave that one. Now, I was thinking wild turkey. I need my glass though. The old beer glass. Some ice, of course. Oh, good. There's still like half a bottle. Sweet. I thought it was only up to there. Oh, thank God. The best thing about these glasses is they hold a whole can of beer, 375 mils. So you can fit a whole can of cola. Not really. Pretty much, even with some ice and some spirits, still fills it up to the top perfect. Oh, God, that sounds so good. Oh, yeah. Gee, that's nice. Oh, tell you what, I'm turning off beers now. I'm pretty much just going full on spirits, I think. You may as well, right? You may as well. Can you rank Australian capital cities by rainfall? Match each city to its average rainfall. I would say from bottom up. Would that be Darwin, then Brisbane, then Sydney, then Melbourne, Adelaide, Canberra, Hobart, and wherever. I heard the Cairns just had 720 mils of rain in 8 days. I know, and that's like that's about the same as Melbourne gets in a whole year. So I think the 730 mils is Melbourne's rainfall. Sydney has more rain than Vic. Yeah, it rains all the time in Sydney. They've had some great rain this year. It's rained so much in Brisbane too, mate. It has not stopped raining up here. It just seems to, well, the Gold Coast. And it's supposed to rain this weekend too, again. It's just so wet lately. The kooky climate people, you say, oh, it's never going to rain again. It's never been wetter. So now they'll be blaming something else. Oh, yeah, but something. Well, the La La song. You really want Australia's fish and chips to be better, but you can't find a place. You haven't tried enough places. Because I've had, the last 2 places I've been to have been absolutely fantastic. And you got to get paid, and I've had some fish and chips that are so good, but you have to pay top dollar, and that's the problem with fish and chips. You got to pay top dollar for something that's really good. You got a glass, a half-litre glass for Guinness. Nice. Do a house report. It needs a vacuum. Might even get the mop out and do the kitchen floor at some stage. I've got so much junk in that kitchen, like sauces and boxes of food in there. It's just, I keep getting all these people sending me like sauces and which I love, but then I get those snack boxes. I got 2 snack boxes in there, just sitting there waiting to be reviewed, and snack boxes. No one watches snack box reviews. But that end of my kitchen is absolutely chock-a-block. I'll show it to you later. It's actually quite. Well, it's only because I can't use my cupboards because the termites ate them away. So. Once I get that sorted out, I'm going to have so much bench space in this kitchen. It's already got a ton of it, but I'm going to have even more. Can you hear the bongos? Place on the Gold Coast, Brisbane and Sunshine Coast. Good ones cost 30 and more. Well, not the ones I've had. Best fish and chips I had cost $20, and it was 2 big pieces of fish and delicious chips. And it was snapper, or red emperor. It was absolutely phenomenal. And you could easily have fed 2 people with that. It was a serving size for 2. And it was $20, and it was the best one I've had. You get what you pay for, exactly. Is that a real plant near the lamp? Oh, that's an orchid. Yep. Yeah, that's real. Plastic. Everything in this room is plastic. Everything, including my jawline. Not quite as bad though. What was I watching the other day? There were those guys, and there was a woman. She goes, "I've spent about $1 million on plastic surgery. She looks disgusting." And I was thinking, but she thinks she looks amazing. And then you got these guys who gets the legs implants, and he's got like these cheek implants and this jaw. They look absolutely. Yeah, and they spend money to look that way. All I have to do is wake up in the morning, not shave, and yep, you too could look like this. Oh, this helps too. God, that's nice. I need to go to Schnitz, do I? Are the other plants up for bids? Top dollar, David. Dave down under, he's got top dollar. He's top dollar. All my plants are for sale. But when I'm going to sell them, unless somebody on the Gold Coast said, "I'll give you $1,000 for that thing," delivered to my house, I'd do that. Actually, even someone in Brisbane, I'd be doing that. Can I show my music playing on the computer? Well, it's on. It's just a video clip. Mate, it looks awesome. Botched surgery. Where's Brian? He is in Brisbane at the moment. Brian's in Brisbane. Everything's for sale at the right price. Oh, Dan Andrews, he's bid $1 billion, trillion, zillion dollars. Sold. We all know where old Dan Andrews is going to get that money from too, don't we? China. He'll just get a loan from China and sell out all the good people from Victoria. That's what he does. What's the music playing? Brian Sy. Oh, so yeah, it's getting colder. Maybe some time for Jägermeisters or Snaps. Yeah, that could be an idea. Or just straight Scotch on the rocks. I don't even know if I got this. I don't even have a bottle of Scotch. It's a bit sad. Oh, this has got live bass in it too. Live bass guitar and bongos. I'll take you in, show you. Turn around. Yeah. Oh boy, look at that lighting. Listen to those bongos. And that live bass guitar. Woo-wee! Better not throw my neck out. Oh, the bongo's a great addition. Sounds fantastic. That video is uploaded. You can't actually see that video, by the way. It's on private. Just waiting for the nod from management to put it up. But if it was up to me, I'd have it live right now. I would have posted it 10 hours ago when I uploaded it. I actually uploaded that video, so I'm in charge of the Brian Sly channel. But I have to get told when to do stuff. Oh, Big Reggie. Good on you, Big Reggie. Big Reggie's over there in Las Vegas or Nevada or somewhere. I'd like to go over and stay. He's got like 16 houses on his 3 million acre ranch. So if I do go over, I tell you what, I'll be giving Big Reggie a nudge. That's for sure. Step inside. Neon lights. Where's Big Reggie? Did he get his own page or something? I didn't think so. Oh God, it's so hard to try and find these things. Thank you very much, Big Reggie. Is it on this one? God, why isn't it there? Oh, there he is. Good on you, Big Reggie. Thanks for your super chat. Was this from? This was from the weekend before last. This one, the 17th. I think it was 17th of January, February, March, April. 17th of April. I should have a tambourine. Well, Brian's brought out the harmonica, so I think I might have to get myself a harmonica to. So Brian doesn't have to. Vegas. Yep. Go and visit the desert. That's what I'd like to do. Don't mind a desert. I heard some good stories about the Simpson Desert from the friends of Melissa's that were up from Sydney. They've done a bit of driving around, and they went to the Simpson Desert, and I think they were at Birdsville or something. And they said, they were talking to people saying, what are you doing? Oh, we're going to the Simpson Desert. And they're going, oh, jeez. Well, probably I wouldn't do that if I were you. And they sort of talked them out of it, but they did drive in for one night, and they said it was like 56 degrees or something. Like during the day, and there was they couldn't talk because the flies had just flocked to their mouth. So they, I think they just stayed there half the night and then left because it was just too much for them. Count's Customs in Las Vegas. Jameson is a Scotch whiskey. Well, it's actually an Irish whiskey. And I think Irish whiskies are much better than Scotch whiskies. A glockenspiel, now we're talking. I wouldn't mind going to Tennessee too, just for, visit a few places. Actually, these friends of Melissa's, they were saying, when things open up, we should go to Scotland and do a Scotch tour, a tour of all the places that have Scotch, that make Scotch. I was like, that's a great idea. I'd love to go to the mother country. What Go and talk like this a little bit. Oh, me potatoes. Oh, I don't know why the Irish didn't make more vodka out of potatoes. Why didn't they? Well, they had the famine, you see. Why didn't they have the Irish whiskey famine? Or the Irish whiskey famine? Just talking shit now. Kentucky for the bourbon. Yeah, mate. Yep. God. Bloody. I got this new tripod, which I found. And it's I just can't adjust it properly. Your besties live in Tennessee. Yeehaw! I love Tennessee, especially their whiskey. I remember years ago when I was like in my mid-20s, I was driving from like Washington down to St. Louis, and I hired a car, and I was just driving down the freeway, and I stopped in somewhere in like Tennessee, and I went into a Subway, and I was like, oh, can I get a Subway? So I went in there, and the girl behind the counter goes, ding dong, dong, ding dong, ding dong. I was like, what? I was like, I'm sorry, I can't understand you. She goes, what sub would you like? I'm like, oh, okay. Couldn't understand this woman for the life of me. Like, the accent was so strong. Whoa. It was cute though. Yep. It's pretty funny. You make poutine in Ireland? Or poutine? Or protein? Yeah, I love traveling by myself. And you don't get stuffed around by clowns that leave their jackets in the hotel just as you're getting to the airport, and then want to go back home to pick up back to the wherever to pick up their stupid jacket, which makes you miss your flight. Fucking some people are so stupid. Oh, this is one of our latest songs. Yes, that is handmade, that thing. Pretty cool, though. All sewn. I'll show it to you later. I got another one, a pink one. It's on my bed. That's my winter. I got my doona, and then I've got, or duvet. Yeah. And I've got just a woolen, that's wool. So it's just, what are they, knitted? It's knitted wool, I think. And I've got another one I put on my bed in winter to keep me snugly warm, because it doesn't really get that cold here. Generally the coldest it sort of gets is about 8 degrees Celsius, and that's pretty cold. That's really cold. Generally it's about 10 to 12 degrees at night time, so it's just great. Love it. So yes, that's sewing that thing. Your besties and you started out as pen pals. She lives in Connecticut. Oh, nice. Actually, I'm going to do a review on Cinnabon soon. There's a shop at there's Cinnabon shop at Rabina. I had one. They're pretty tasty. I'll go and do a review on them. Eldertown. Oh, Luke Smith. Thanks, mate. Support to my channel. Another tick, please. Thanks, Luke Smith. Good. You got your own page now, didn't you, Luke? Ah, yes. Oh, Lukey. Wow, Luke, you're getting right up there. I think Luke might be in the lead now. Oh no, Dave App still is. Dave still. Dave, I turned 15, 20, 20, 29. And you're up to 24. Yeah, you're coming close though. A close second. Thanks, Luke. Keeps the that super chat always keeps the spirits flowing. So thank you very much. In fact, I think I'm due for another one. Should have bid on the cactus. Going once. Down under Dave's got the top bid on it. Going once. Put a 2-foot tropical aquarium. Oh, an aquarium would be great. Except I don't want any pets in my house because they will die. Because I can just pack up and go away for, if I wanted to, I could just pack up and go for a month, and that's what my life is all about. Just going when I want, where I want. That's why I don't have pets. I don't want a pet to ruin my life, because it would. It would. It'd stop me from doing whatever I wanted to, and that's not what my life is about. My life's about doing what I want whenever I want, for whatever reason I want, for however long I want. And it's taken me years to get to this stage. The last thing I need is a pet to ruin that. Where's Hawk? Hawk, well, I was actually, the other day, I've got Hawk up on the roof. It's in Brisbane. Some pigeons landed right next to him. Couldn't believe it. So I went up and I reached around. I had to climb on a chair, stand on a chair, reach around, grab the base of it, spin him around and go, Hawk! And then the pigeons took off. So I don't know how well that Hawk is working at getting rid of that pigeon little problem. Bloody Hawk. Oh, Bob. You don't know why people call crappy towns holes? Really? What's a hole? Because holes fill up with rubbish in general. If you dug a hole, guaranteed it'd just turn into a mozzie breeding pit. All the stuff would just fall in there. It'd be full of rubbish. Wakey, wakey, smile. I like pets, but I like kids too, but as long as they're not mine. If they're someone else's, fine. Then they have to worry about them. Like, I'm happy if I go around and, you know, my friends' kids are there. Oh, Uncle Greg, yay! I'll play with them, yeah, play handball or whatever, cards. A lot of them like cards nowadays. But I'm always glad to see the back end of them, that's for sure. Say, righty, I'll see you later. And the same with pets. Like, I'll let the cat sit on my chest for a little while, give it a pat, and then righty-o, on you go. Rolo, righty-o, Rolo, it's nice. I don't mind taking Rolo for a walk, actually. It's pretty fun. So I wouldn't mind. That's why I like when I'm up in Brisbane taking Rolo for a walk. I quite enjoy that. I wonder if I could do a live walking vlog with Rolo sometime. If the Wi-Fi would pick up on all the towers. It's in Brisbane, so along the river, so hopefully there's some good reception. I could do that. Brian could sprinkle fish food. Well, Brian's moving. Brian will be gone soon. You won't even see him. I don't know if you'll ever see him again. He'll be moving to Brisbane soon, maybe. In a month or two. Every year you get older, the last thing you want to do is move. Yeah, look, when I get older, I'll get a pet. But at the moment, what the hell is this thing? At the moment, I don't want one. Anyway, my girlfriend's got a pet. That's close enough. What is wrong with that piece of hair just sticking out? It's the new look. If I see a hole in the ground, do I go yuck? Well, if I look inside it and it's full of like feces. Does Melissa watch YouTube? Yeah, she's really likes. There's this, I don't know, there's this one channel, it gets heaps of views, and she just lies there watching it, and it's like this family in some Eastern European country. It's got beautiful scenery, and there's no talking, but the family, they got chickens and everything, and they just, they might make a sandwich or something. And then it's just lots of sounds of cutting. It's sort of an ASMR sort of one. But then they show this beautiful scenery, and they're on a farm. The Country Life Vlog or something it's called. It's not bad. Yeah. I'm so jealous that they get to live there. Wish I could have that sort of lifestyle and make videos like that. Gotta let dogs sniff their... Oh yeah, Rollo loves sniffing. He's a beagle, so all he does is sniff. And he finds the little green plants on the footpath, which he sniffs non-stop. Oh, I know he eats those ones. He eats them. I just stand there, I let him eat. And when he does a poo, I pick it up now, so not barehanded. With the black plastic bags that they have on the poles, which are very handy. So thank you very much, Council, for putting those there. I'm old, yep. Show without Brian won't be the same. Yeah, I know. You watch the flight channel for the crashes. Is that the remote control ones where you see them explode? That's always funny. Watch who on YouTube? Head of a lotus seed, the body of a strawberry could trigger discomfort. What? Why is Brian going to Brisbane? Because that's where all the work is. There's heaps of jobs. There's heaps of work in Brisbane. Much more than on the Gold Coast. So he could easily... Plus his son lives up there. He wants to be closer to his family. His missus, he's going to move in with his missus and son again. Hopefully it works out. So yeah, so that's where his family is. Well, his son at least. And he wants to be with his son. So good on him. Can you have a shout out? Possibly. Where does Simon live? Simon lives in northern New South Wales. What's it called? It's just over the border. There's a town there, sort of in the hinterlandy area. It's pretty nice. Brisbane prices are going up. Yep. No more Brian Sy. No, Brian Sy's still going. Well, if I move to Brisbane, which I probably will, Brian will be in Brisbane. The other Greg Grish, who's the bongo player, he lives at like Coomera, I think. And Simon's in New South Wales, but he lives with his parents, so he'll probably end up moving up to Brisbane. So we'll be rocking out in Brisbane. No, it's not Wollongbar. That's where they grew up in Wollongbar, but no, not Mullumbimby. It's just over the border. It's not Kingscliff. It's just behind Kingscliff. I forget the name of it. We're going to sell up. No, I won't sell. I need to get the new kitchen and bathroom because they are literally falling apart. But I'll probably I'll keep it, but either rent it or just come down for the week. Keep it as a weekend house so we can just come down for a week when we want to. Yeah, I don't really want to go and live in Bristol. I much prefer some other places. It's not my ideal place to live. I don't really want to live in a city, but it's where the missus is, mate. You know, we get along pretty well, and yeah. I have to make some sort of commitment, you know, down the tracks. So, I mean, she could always get transferred somewhere. So, hey, then we could rent both our places out and go and live in somewhere. Cairns. She wouldn't mind living in Cairns. I wouldn't mind living in Cairns either. Somewhere nice and warm and tropical with a beautiful rainforest. That's what we want. I could turn it into a brothel. It's only 2 rooms, but still, 180 or 200 and what? 250 bucks an hour per room. That's 500 bucks an hour. I could make 100 of that, surely. Oh, excuse you. Marriage? No, I'll never get married. Barely know her. I've known her for like a year and something. How can I barely know someone for a year? That's a silly thing to say. Ridiculous. I saw my mum on the weekend. She made me some Anzac biscuits. Pretty. I don't think she knows how to make them. They're alright, but she makes them like that high and that round. Like an ice cube. Like a big ice cube. I was trying to say, Mum, no, you're supposed to flatten them out a little bit. That's still alright though. And you know, my mum, she's so nice. Because Melissa's gluten-free, so she can't have any wheat. She made, especially for her, some gluten-free Anzac biscuits, which are really nice, and some gluten-free brownies. Unfortunately, they weren't the special sort of brownie, but the fact that she went out of her way to do that, so nice, isn't it? Really nice. That's healthy. Still some left though, that's good. Binary love. Hey, listen. Oh. The old bongos, mate. God, they sound good. Is there live bass in this one too? No. Oh, GregO on bongos. go on the bongos. Woo! Can't wait for this video to get uploaded. Well, it's uploaded, but to be released to public. It's great. Sounds great. If you ever want a good recording of really good sound, and you're an artist, go to Quiver in the Valley. It costs like, I think it costs like $30 to hire this room for an hour, and you get a recording of really good quality sound, and yeah, it's awesome. So that we paid to go and do that. I'm not sure it was $50 or $30 or something, but it gives you a great film clip, and we took the lighting and everything though. That's our lighting. But the sound quality is fantastic. The recording quality is amazing. I should make some Nimbin cookies. Yes, I should. A Buster freestyle rap. Because I'm bad, ice clad, always mad, flying, taking off from a helipad. Iced tea, yeah. OG. Nick Warren or Carl Cox. Used to do lines in the cross, listening to the music like that. I haven't pooed in the air fryer, no, but I pooed in your mother's dunny. Actually on her chest. Yep. Only because she begged me to. Yeah, I'll quiver. Got the Facebook stream. Oh god. Yeah, the sound. We had some technical issues that night. Had some technical issues. Why doesn't Brian live off the profits of Brian? Because there aren't any profits. We don't. Brian say it costs us money. It doesn't make us money. No, the band is in huge debts. Not huge, but there's no money in live music unless you're popular and successful. There is. I would never be doing your own music. What you do is you do covers and then you play in pubs. That's music in that, but not when you're doing live stuff. Let us know when it's live on TV, on YouTube, hopefully. Seemed okay to you? Oh, cool. No money in live music, that's a fact, yes. I learned that very quickly. There's no money in live, unless you're playing covers in a cover band, you're not making a cent. It's actually costing you money to be in a band. Well, I know since I've been in the band, it's cost me a fortune in guitars, especially this one. Mind you, this one was only $350. Best $350 I ever spent. Oh yeah. My love my guitar. When I'm in Brisbane, I miss this thing so much. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get home to play my new guitar. My new second-hand one. It came with a free dent. It was damaged when I bought it. But very nice, isn't it? Oh, this guitar. Sounds better than a $2,000 guitar too. Oh, can I play every day? Not sure if I can. I've been practicing. Every day is a magnificent new one. Hey, I have something to name alone. I'm still trying to learn that one. It's a lot harder than it seems. I don't know how I even played it in the first place. I've got no idea. Can I play keyboards? No, I can't actually. I'd like to, I wish I was just one of these natural musicians, but I'm definitely not one. But I struggle on guitar. I've been trying to learn to play guitar 15 years. All I can do is play with one finger up and down. And I can't even do that. I'm absolutely lousy. Live weather report. It's actually quite nice in my unit. I think inside the unit it stays about 22 degrees. It's like having the air conditioner on. Except in summer when it gets fucking hot. At the moment outside, I would be guessing it's 20, maybe 19 degrees outside at the moment. A music therapist. You love that lasagna music video? People were whining about it? Yeah, I don't care. It's got heaps of thumbs downs, but I don't care. It's like when you produce videos, you expect to cop heaps of shit from scumbags. Nah, just from anyone. And well, most of the feedback is always positive, so you're always going to get whingers and whiners, and I don't care about those. But I've been doing YouTube for so long that when I see someone having a whine and a whinge, I'm actually happy that I annoyed them. That's how sad my life is. Guitar takes a toll on your fingers? Yeah, not mine. Not when you play with one finger. And then you swap it for this one. And move to this one. Time to point Penelope at the porcelain. Nice. Morning, GregO. Mate, it's 7 p.m. I'm going to be going soon anyway. It's 19 degrees outside. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised actually. I'm gonna go and sit in front of the computer and just watch the video. Maybe partake in some video enhancements. Everyone thinks they can be a YouTuber until it's editing time. Yep. And then it's until, can you do another video? When's your next upload? When's your next upload? How are you going to do it? Blah, 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 blah. You suck. You suck. I'm going to find where you live and come and trash your house. You know, death threats, abuse. Then you've got to make videos on top of that. And then not only do you have to make videos on top of it, you have to do it for years and years and years. Fuck the system. The best man is great. King of the ball prime man. All my ass glory. Rotation for the overlords. Yeah, it's all fun and games until you have to work for it. Oh, 10 a.m. in the UK. Oh, I wish I was in the UK. I'd be heading straight to the pub. 10 a.m. Pubs are open. We're going in for some £2 schooners. Are they still £2? Last time I was in England, I'd go in for for pints, and they were £2. Not sure how much a pint in England is nowadays, but probably assuming it's not £2 anymore. Prepare for new edition, because after I'm sure I heard the cracker do their kiss. Everyone talking about this. Human gonna sign a song inside this thing. Please, please, can you get a $10 one bid for that cactus? You don't want it. So big on it. Well, I tell you what, down under Dave, we got a cactus for sale. Cactus down under Dave's got the top bid on it. For sale. It's not being delivered or picked up, and you own it in theory. You own that in theory, that cactus. And Dave at Down Under. Well, Down Under Dave is owning that. I know Down Under Dave really wanted to. Just see. I tell you what, go on once. I don't even know how to write. Does anyone write anymore? I never write. It's always on a computer. I very rarely. Down Under Dave. Going once. Going twice. Sold the Down Under Dave. Till the next highest bidder comes. There you go, Down Under Dave. Held for Down Under Dave, that one. Good on you, Dave. Thank you very much. No, I've never been to Scotland. I really want to go. On Instagram, I follow this page, Irish Daily, and it makes me just want to go to Ireland. I really want to go there. Who's the lyricist for that song? That's the cover of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. So whoever wrote that song, that's just a cover, that one. Their version is about 100 beats a minute, and our version's 134 beats a minute or something. So it's more a dance tune. I like our version better. Death kiss, everyone talk about this. It's on our Brian Side channel. It's called Automation. If you look at Brian Side on YouTube, it's called Automation. The video's been up for like a month. And it's a good song. If you want to listen to have a good tune, Brian Side Automation, type it in, go hard. It only goes for 2.5 minutes, that song too. So pints are about €7. Well, they don't use euros in England. About £5 now for a pint. Bloody hell. Talk about inflation. Fine, that's like $10. God, even here, I can get them here for $6. Yeah, I won't be going to England, that's for sure. Or I'll just won't drink pints. I'll just buy the Tetley's cans from the supermarket for like a 50p. I think they were 50p. That's what I'll be doing. I'll go out for one pint. Yeah, I'll be on the disco biggies anyway, or the other things, in England. It's dirt cheap. You buy like a little thingamy there for like £5. Lasts you all night. Apparently. That's what someone told me. When I'm coming to NZ, I'll tell you what, when it gets to about 30 degrees Celsius, that's where I'm going to NZ. Local pub charges $15 a pint for VB. You're going to the wrong pub. Mate, next door they have five. I can get a pint of beer and a chicken schnitzel for $12. So I don't know where with chips and a salad. So I don't know where you're going to eat or drink, but it's obviously the wrong place. Oh yeah, Guinness Extra Stout, yummy. Mm-mm. Mm. Now all's well. I'm on the what am I on? What's this stuff called? I'm actually just about to go. Actually, I've been going for nearly 2 hours, so 2 hours is my time. What's this called? Wild Turkey and Cokes, mate. I'm off the beers. No, you won't see me drinking any more beers today. Maybe a bit. Maybe next time. I'll be doing that, but not today. Although, no, I don't. I've only got Golds in the fridge now. I don't want to drink Golds. Can't be bothered. A jug is 16 at the same pub. How ridiculous. Yeah, well, no wonder. Can you stay and watch me cook my salmon? I know I need to relax a little bit. Been working all day. I need to just have a nice relaxation and then start cooking my salad. Cooking my salad. Yeah, you see? I don't know how, I don't even know what I'll be cooking. Oh, reconnection there. Bit of a, just took off. Sit on the spirits, yes. Guinness has a new beer, coffee infused beer. Yeah, I wouldn't be eating that. I wouldn't eating. Well, you do eat Guinness, don't you? Sometimes you can use a knife and fork to eat that stuff. I can't go until I've cooked. Yes, I can. I'll be going in 6 minutes. Have I had a 4X dry? Yeah, I didn't like them. Oh, hang on. Well, that's right. I got a whole carton of 4X dries downstairs. Totally forgot. I bought they were getting rid of cartons of 4X dry for $23 for 30 cans. And I just remembered it's in my shelving. I didn't even see it today. I've got a whole thing. I've got 30 cans of that down there. I prefer 4X dry on tap. Out of the can and bottle, I'm not a big fan. But it tastes pretty good on tap. It's not bad. Night, DJ. On you, Dave. Cooking the salad and smoking the salmon. Yes, pretty much. BB is on. Is that still on? When is that ever going off? I know. I want a beer. I love beer, but it's not. See, beer is great for summer, and now it's like winter and it's freezing cold. The last thing I want is an ice cold drink, like a beer. I prefer I don't know what people in that live in Canada and do in winter when it's freezing. What do they drink? Or in England in the middle of summer when it's still freezing cold, what do they drink then? I know when I was there, I was drinking beers. Yeah, I mean, inside the pubs are all right, I suppose. A Murphy's. I'm not sure if I've had a Murphy's before. I like a Kilkenny though. It's funny, I've seen some Kilkennys are 3.5%, and then I bought some other ones and they're like 4.5%. So I just don't know what's going on. Moonshine. Okay. Coffee. Isn't that funny how you type coffee on here? It came up with the Canadian flag, and down here it says CACA, caca. Caca. Now, caca in Spanish means shit. Stay for 100 likes. I don't, mate. No. Stay for 100 likes? What do I want likes for? I've only got 50. There's no way I get to 100 anyway. In 2 hours, I need to just set a limit of 2 hours. Otherwise, I'll be up all night just getting on it. Getting absolutely plastered. And that's the last thing I need, especially when I got my guitar sitting here. Because all I want to do is, boys just want to have fun. Which is what I want to do. And I could sit here, but as soon as I start bringing that thing out, fucking around on that guitar, mate, you guys don't want to hear that. And then I'll go to cook dinner. You guys don't want to see me do that. There's all the other things I need to do, like things that you can't see me do. Kilkenny's 4.3. Ah. You want all those things. Oh, is Mark Azza here? He doesn't want that. He lives upstairs from me. That's the last thing he wants. Well, I can't see him. Oh, you know him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll be down here, and his missus will be down here. They'll be pounding on my door, saying, "Turn that rubbish off." Actually, I do need to. For some reason, it just sounds like it's. Oh, did I just turn it off? Listening. Sound out of tune. Loving you, is that the right thing to do? Oh, yeah. mucking around with this guitar yesterday, so. That's right. I was thinking about that everyday song. Every day, you see, it's so fucking hard to do. Every day is a magnificent crime. Every day is something ever. Actually, I think it's. It's really hard to play, man. There we go. Every day! There it goes. Something like that. And then it goes. Yeah, that was it. Oh, I'm still trying to learn, mate. Seriously, I don't know how I fucking played that song. Like 20 years ago, or 15 years ago, and I've been really practicing and I still can't get it. I just don't get it, man. Oh, WA Flying and Camping Adventures, thanks very much. Something towards some strings if you break one. Keep it up. Oh, thanks, mate. Now, you see, that's what I want to do. I just want to, this is what I like at night time when I've got this all off. You know, I have a couple of these things and I just sit and put the headphones on with my electric guitar and just try and practice. And I just cannot get that song down pat. And that's what I'm really trying to do is get that song just so I can play it again because it's fucking tough, man. I'm struggling. And plus, and then there's you know, in the band we also do all these other things, and I need to practice this one, my bass guitar too. So maybe I can start doing bass in the. So I got this bass guitar which I don't even use. I don't know why I bought it, but I want to try and practice this. So then maybe I can play bass guitar in the band as well. But this bass guitar, like this is a Fender, compared to this fucking whatever. This weighs like 2 kilos. This weighs like 8. So heavy, this thing. Oh. But that's my lonely nights at home. Just me and my guitars. And then I've got my acoustic guitar sitting over there, an acoustic. So I just need to practice guitar. And no matter how much I practice, it seems like the more I practice, the worse I get. Anyway, WA Camping and Flying Adventures, thanks very much. Another mark in the book for you. Thank you. Oh. You've got a smashed guitar from the Gene Simmons Kiss concert. Whoa. That's crazy. How awesome's that? Just need some drums now. Yeah, well, they have drum machines. Brian, so I wouldn't like that. Acoustic's the best to learn on. Yeah, unfortunately, I bought this acoustic, and my good one I took to Brisbane, and I keep the crappy one down here. But I think I just need to swap them back around to keep my good Washburn down here and this crappy Fender up there. Ah, crikey. Play some Hendrix. Well, I wish I knew how to. Once you do that, you can play anything. Do what? Acoustic. Well, it's not that easy. Well, I've been playing acoustic for 15 years, and all I can do is play like 3 chords. I'm really bad at it. I'm just not one of these natural musicians. Oh, Lacey, thank you very much for your super chat there, Lacey. Sign me up, honey, long time. I'm sure there's plenty of guys that would love to be getting signed up by Lacey, that's for sure, eh? Goodness gracious. Whew. Oh, Lacey. Yeah, Lacey's like 4th from the 5th, 6th from the top, I think. There she is. Look at Luke Smith. He's got his own page now, Luke Smith. I need to dedicate half an hour to playing every day. Well, now that I've got my new guitar, because I've still got my old crappy Squire in there, which is an absolute piece of junk, and it's going to fall apart soon. It's only got 2 bolts. Like this thing here is just like, oh, this only got 2 bolts too. But at least it's solid. The other one's just got 2 like screws, little tiny screws that are holding this back bridge in here. And oh, mate. I just love this guitar because I can just do like a just keeps going. My neighbours will be loving me. There was, pumps out a pretty good sound. I've had that for like 20 years. It's got some good distortion and things on it. Love that. And I love that heavy rock sound. I just love like heavy rock. Ah, yes. Screaming Jets. Anywhere, they don't care, it's just not fair. Midlife crisis? Nah, mate. It only cost me $350 for that guitar, so I could take it somewhere, and if it got stolen, oh well. My favourite guitar gets stolen. That'd suck. But it's not like a $3,000 Les Paul. It's a copy, so that's good. Why does it sound so good? Well, I don't know. Maybe because I'm just used to a crappy old Fender Squier, which has got no guts to it. And then I play this thing that's just got balls this big, it sounds like. The guy I bought it off, he was in a band. He says, oh, I don't like it. I don't like playing this. I prefer my, he's got a 1970s Fender. A Stratocaster, so that's what he was playing, but he bought that for certain things, but he said, nah, it's just not doing it for me, but it does exactly what I want, so I'm just so happy over that. See you, Limo. See you, Luke. Thanks for your super chat. You like the navy shirt? It's not a Gibson, it's an Agile, it's called. It's Agile brand. It's a fake Gibson. Top speed of my ute, it's about, I don't know, the most I've ever done is like 130 or 140 in it. I've never really wound it out because I'm not an 18-year-old anymore. Anyway. Oh shit. I'm way past my getting off time. But thanks everyone for coming along today. Thanks everyone for those super chats. We had Luke Smith there. He was very generous. Down Under Dave, Nathan Hallersley, he started it off. WA Aussie Tour Adventures. Oh, and then there was an old mate who's right in there somewhere. Big Reggie, he was there. But thanks everyone. And I'll see you next time. I'm not sure when, but it'll be the next time I'm doing a live. So whenever that is. Right, time to put the headphones on and let rip. And I'll see you next time I'm doing a live. Hasta luego. See you then. Okay, Mr. Guitar, it's your turn to shine. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Yes, I'm gonna go crazy. Crazy.